Welcome back, spooky fam. Today we're going to be diving into an unsettling mystery of the ship that gets lost in the Bermuda Triangle. But not only lost, but everybody on board is gone too. What would you do if you get a distressing signal and a call from the radio and you hear these men frantically garbling and screaming and you hear this terrifying screeching sound, and then people go out to rescue them and they're nowhere to be found? Not the ship and not the people. That is very real, and this is what happened to the SS Cotopaxi. But before we dive into this strange and chilling story, make sure you smash that like button and you follow me so you don't miss any future spooky videos I have in store for you guys. Let's dive right into it. The Lost Voyage of the Cotopaxi. The SS Cotopaxi departed Charleston, South Carolina on November 29th of 1925 under the command of Captain William Meyer. The crew of 32 started sailing into the Atlantic Ocean, unaware that the journey that they were about to embark on would be their last. They would never return. The ship carried 1,000 tons of coal, and it was headed for Havana, Cuba. It was a routine journey for Captain Williams Meyer and his crew. The crew were seasoned, hardened men, and they were very experienced. They've done this lots of times before. So they were very familiar with the unpredictable nature of the Atlantic Ocean. But as the Cotopaxi drifted further from land, an unsettling tension overwhelmed the crew. A whispered fear that no one dared to speak aloud. The ship was supposed to arrive in Havana, Cuba within a couple of days, but it would never reach its destination. 2 days into the journey, the ship's radio operator would send out a distress call. The message, though, was garbled, frantic, distressed, and panicked, and it was all drowned out by a screeching interference, something unnatural clawing through the static. Then, silence. Rescue teams would go and search the waters to its routine path, but they would find no ship and no men. All 32 men would disappear without a trace. Not one of them found, and the ship just seemingly gone. No wreckage and no survivors. The SS Cotopaxi would disappear without a trace, claimed by the infamous Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is whispered as a graveyard of lost vessels, planes that go down mysteriously without explanation, and so many other mysterious occurrences. For nearly a century, this disappearance remained one of the sea's most greatest mysteries. Stories spread of ghostly visions. People and fishermen would see this ghost ship just drifting out into the misty waters without a hull. Many believe this ghost ship was the ship that disappeared. In 1965, a cargo ship captain reported seeing a rusted vessel floating aimlessly in the water. The thing was that the ship was barely afloat. The captain would call out and nobody would answer. As he got closer to the ship, it seemed to vanish and disintegrate within the fog. It literally vanished before his very eyes. And this is so strange and eerie because in 1988, a group of researchers were underwater exploring, searching for wrecks, when they had an anomalous reading. It suggested that something massive was submerged where no ship should have been. When the divers descended, their equipment malfunctioned. They were getting readings, just strange, odd readings, and then all of a sudden, they were hearing voices. They would hear voices coming from the depths that didn't make sense, that were speaking in languages they didn't even understand. It made no sense to them. The wreckage of what they thought to be SS Cotopaxi was found in 2020 off the coast of St. Augustine, Florida. Researchers assumed that the mystery was solved. The ship likely succumbed to waves and a huge storm that took it out. Even after the wreckage was found, strange occurrences would still happen. Fishermen near that site would claim that their compasses would spin wildly out of control and they would pick up ghostly whispers in the dead of night. Some believe that the ship never sunk. They believe that it slipped into some type of time dimension or time portal. Because after all, a ship lost in the Bermuda Triangle is never actually really lost. It waits. And on some nights, when the fog rolls in thick over the water, it sails again, its phantom crew calling out for help. Caught between an endless loop of the past and the present. What do you guys think about this story? It gives me chills just thinking about it. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. And thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so very much. Make sure you smash that like button and you follow me so you don't miss any future videos I have in store for you guys. Look forward to the next spooky video very, very soon, and I will see you guys on the other side. Bye.